Okay, we are on page 7 of your notes. We're working on multiplying polynomials. Back in middle school, and actually I have some of my kids at the elementary level begin to start using the distributive property, so it should be review. Whenever you use the distributive property, you take what's out here and multiply it by everything that's inside there. So you have 4 times 2x, which is 8x, and 4 times negative 3. It's negative 12. We do the same thing over here. Being careful of our negatives. So now I have a negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And negative 3 times a negative 12x becomes 2 negatives, which will equal a positive 12x. And now on this one, you would need to rewrite it in standard form. And so then it becomes 12x minus 15. Okay, we also had on the last chapter, this should be review, using our properties of exponents. The problem is that people are going to get confused on today is that we multiply numbers. So in this case, we would have 8 times 2. But our exponents, we add them, which is x to the 1 plus 2. So when we simplify that, we get 16x cubed. Over here, same thing, the 7 and negative 5 combine to get negative 35. And then d to the negative 8 plus 4 is d to the negative 4. And then remember, since this is negative, this is a good reminder that the 35 doesn't move to the bottom. That negative just stays. However, the d to the 4th goes to the bottom. But then there's a difference here. This is one of the most commonly missed ones on our test, which I'll post the grades today. Just got a little issue I'm working through with a few students. So once we resolve that, I will get them posted. But this 5 here gets distributed in. But now, since it was power to a power, we use our exponent rule, which is 2 to the 5th. And a lot of people would do 2 times 5 here and put 10. That's wrong. Okay, guys? Number one mistake I see a lot of people making, 2 raised to the 5th and 2 times 5 are 2 completely different things. Okay? So 2 to the 5th, you would take your calculator if you needed to. I think it's 32. 2 to the 5th. Yes, 32. And then you have m to the 3 times 5. This is power to a power. That's when you multiply. So you would get m to the 15. So all we're doing today, and we're just going to go through these 4 examples, is that we're just doing monomial multiplication. So kind of combining all those rules that we've done up there. And we're just going to distribute them in. Right? So you have 2x times 5x squared. That becomes 10x cubed. And then 2x times negative 9. You end up with negative 18x. Like terms don't matter when you're multiplying. You can merge everything together. If we had to add things, we can't add these because this is a 3 and this is negative 18x is first power. Alright, so what we really have here is we have a negative 1 times a. So when we're multiplying this, so this just becomes negative 4a to the 4th, because we're treating it like the first power. And then this becomes minus 2a cubed. And then my 2 negatives become a positive. Negative a times negative 7 becomes a positive 7a. Okay, down here, 3 times negative 1 is -3, and my b's combined be 4 times 2. We add them up and get b to the 6. 9 times 3 is 27, b to the 5th, and then 10 times 3 is 30, b to the 4th. And notice again, we go highest exponent to lowest exponent. That's standard form. And the last one, -10 times 6 is -60. My t's combined to get t to the 7th. Next one, -10 and -5 make a +50. And my t's make t to the 5th when I add them together. And then I'm left with -10 times 3. It becomes -30. And the t cubed tags along. So I feel like this is nothing very profound today. Stuff we've done in the past. But really this is stuff that could have been on the last chapter test. But we're kind of combining. So we're taking this distributive property. So, and taking it to more than one thing. So if there's 10 things in there, you do the distributive property 10 times. Assignment is right here on page 11. Okay. And you're doing 1 through 6. And that is all for today. So quick day. 7-minute video, and these 6 problems should take you 3 to 5 minutes. So that's all. You're welcome. Have a good day.